Hello, my SC viewers. This is Satellite Media. If you are new to this channel, kindly like, share, subscribe, and please do not forget to hit the notification bell. The video I'm about to allow you to watch, of course, is a video of a white man looking at the ingenuity of the Igbo man as it has to do with apprenticeship. We understand that the Igbo man have a unique system of apprenticeship that is derived from their origin, which is a Jew. We understand that is the way it is practiced even in Israel in the old days. And if you look at here in Nigeria, the average man, Igbo man is not looking for government patronage. The average Igbo man is independent. The average Igbo man is democratic in nature. And if you look at what Mazen Nanukali is asking for, the only thing he's asking for is a sovereign state of Biafra. Because here in Nigeria, there is no justice, equity, and fairness, as he always echo. And if you even look at the Biafra as a sovereign state, as it has to do with self-determination, Nigeria is a signatory UN charter that talks about self-determination. So to that extent, I think it is the right step in the right direction. But I will allow you to watch the video. You see the ingenuity of the Igbo man as it has to do with this apprenticeship and how it's making wave, how the whole world is even coming to study how it's being practiced. I will allow you to watch for yourself and do a personal appraisal by yourself. Thank you.
This market is governed by a sharing principle. If you ask them how did you start in a global trade, they say when my master settles me I start my own business. The master is required to pay for shop rent of 3 years for them and equally give them cash enough that is required to start their own trading. I can say with almost certainty that the Igbo Apprenticeship system that governs Alaba international market is the largest incubator platform in the world.
My uncle brought me to Lagos and I did the apprenticeship for him for 6.5 years. If you can successfully do apprenticeship for 6 years, I guarantee you I have not seen one person who successfully complete his apprenticeship that is not successful. We are taught administration in apprenticeship. We are taught accountancy. We are taught inventory management. We are taught purchasing, all of this, but no certificate. But you know basic things to do. So by the time you come out, no matter the small capital you have, you know what to do, how to manage it from day one. Because life is about management. It's not the quantity of what you have that matter. It's how well do you manage.
My boy, today is supposed to be his settlement day. He's not awake, and he has been loyal to my company, mother. Junior, yeah? Junior, how many years you have gone?
7 years and
7 years and
yes, sir.
You shop on K-Chalk and we settle again. In Lagos. Junior, the one you come and deserve for you. At least you know Lagos, in wiki didn't look around where there can say remember toss my ties. So it is out for there today. I am going to settle you with 15 million naira. Mana na wagebo. Badokwanya like you have always been. Say what I go. You served more than expected. Other is, but Badan, you look at Lagos. Make your son no tie say many nubu gigs for when other reason. But I commend you. I commend you other reason. Donna, Eddie. Please come and present this check to Junior, because it's not easy. It's a thing of joy.
Okay. Junior. Yeah, congratulations. Get come boy, you get a guy settled. Hey.
Congratulations. Congratulations. He's well.
Evangelist Ben, the Biafra evangelist. You were saying that the Biafra is coming to rule the world. Of course, that is a government that the whole world is waiting for. How did you get this insight, and when are we expecting to have this revelation?
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you're watching us from. And remember, humble self, the Biafran Evangelist Benjamin Johnson S.S. Nachi. One and the only, we are not two and we can never be two. Listen and listen good. You know, whenever a revelation is being said or come, I know as a human being, we always be eager, you know, to know the date and to know the time. Just like as we said, the Christ is coming. Everybody is waiting for dates and people are asking questions. I am telling you now, when Abraham Lincoln said, I have a dream, when he said it, that was in 40s, if I'm not mistaken. Was it in 40s or in 20s? I mean in the century. So when he said it, people was like, what is this man saying? What a stupid and a foolish saying. But one day, the revelation from the Lord came to pass. And how did I mean? Barack Obama from Kenya became the president of America. I have a dream.
The fulfillment of that dream.
The fulfillment of that dream. And I am telling you, a revelation came that in the time to come, in the continent of Africa, there is a nation that will rise from the continent of Africa, and that nation is what I want to review to you. And that nation will rise, and that nation will rule the world.
And that nation is called?
And that nation is no other nation than Biafra.
Now, maybe that is perhaps the reason. Of course, some people have attributed to Ibrahim Traore's success to all the listening he listened to Nnamdi disposition. Because remember that before now, Nnamdi was like a no voice in Africa. Then Africans, what they need to do to liberate themselves from neocolonialism. And today, Ibrahim Traore is a man of the moment. Maybe it's in that direction, if I'm asked.
No, Ibrahim Traore is doing well. Captain Traore is doing well.
The angle Nnamdi tutored them.
Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have tutored them. And the Burkina Faso Sahel have taken it up. But they are not that rising sun. The Bible said that a child was born and a son was given from the Middle East. The three wise men start to trace it. So that country is yet to emerge. And that country is Biafra. That is what we are fighting for. That is what I am talking about. That is the country, the nation that will rise in the continent of Africa. In the time to come, they are the one that is going to rule the world. When Abraham Lincoln said this, people never believe. Until the day he died, they never believe. Until the day the prophecy came to pass.
No, what
now I am telling you, people now are channeling it. That probably now it is going to be Burkina Faso. It might be Burkina Faso under Captain Traore Ibrahim, based on his outstanding moments in among the African leaders. But I am telling you that Burkina Faso is not that nation. Neither Captain Ibrahim Traore, the president I'm talking about. I am telling you about Biafra. That is the country I am talking about. That will come, that will rule the world in the continent of Africa.
Okay, now, we understand that the success of Ibrahim Traore have been attributed to Nnamdi Kanu's ideology.
Ideology, yes.
Do you think Nnamdi Kanu, because we currently the case is in court, do you think Nnamdi Kanu, if released, will carry on with this agitation?
Of course, why won't he carry it? Because he has suffered a lot. He has paid so many sacrifices on this struggle. His life was threatened, was tortured. On this struggle, his family was seriously deserted from him, separated from him. In this struggle, he lost his father, beloved father. He lost his beloved mother. He lost his beloved home, a relaxing home. He lost lives of friends,
Now,
well wishers. So he cannot just give up like that because he's not a coward and he can never be attributed as one.
Now let us look at the Biafran Day, talking about the 30th of May. Of course, we understand that they have been stated to honor the fallen heroes of Biafra. But currently, the Nigerian army is not comfortable with that situation, and the governors of the southeastern part of the country are kicking. Do you think the celebration will still go on? Because IPAB has said 30th of May is a good day.
30th of May is our day. Indigenous people of Biafra, 30th of May is our day. And the road to governors, the road to local government, the senators, the house, every business personalities, that day is our day. Sit at home, respect them in your house. We are not telling Nigerian military to be comfortable because they have never been comfortable with the Igbos and they have never been happy with the Igbos. So we are not thinking, listen to me, they always want to muzzle themselves again when it comes to Igbos. But in Boronu, the Boko Haram are dealing with them. They cannot muzzle themselves over there. But they are coming to the east. No wahala. You see that day, sit at home. Everybody will sit at home to honor the fallen heroes. The people that have sold, that have sacrificed, that have given us so many things. They have paid a lot of price.
Are you saying even the governors, like Chukuma Soludo, like Kutamba of Enugu, like Umufu of Ebonyi State, you can go on and mention the other ones, are saying people should come out that day, that they will be civil disobedience, they will disobey the governors?
My brother, we are talking about their life. We are talking about what we have taken to ourselves. What has Soludo contribute to my safety? What has Soludo contribute to my own well-being? Hope Uzodinma carry 2.1 billion and he give it to the Fulanis. When they, forever since Hope Uzodinma come in existence, have you ever heard say Hope Uzodinma carry 2.1 billion, give a citizen or an indigenous of Imo State for their own betterment or for Christianity something?
So what you're saying is that you are going to comply?
We definitely, we are already complying. It's in us. It is something that we have already, because we have seen it. Because in Nigeria, we are not recognized. So we need to recognize the country that recognizes us.
But your brother, talking about the deputy speaker of the representative, Benjamin Carlo, is number 6 in Nigeria.
It's number 6 in Nigeria. That's for his own selfish, cowardly way. His own selfish interest. Because all these people are cowards. They are not thinking of our interest. They are thinking of themselves. They don't bother. They don't care. It is none of their business. But we are talking about ourselves. I am talking about myself now. That day is a day for me to sit at home and relax and to respect, to give honor to those who are honor their due. Because they pay the price with their life, with their hard-earned money, and their hard-struggling life. They sacrifice, they share their blood. So many of them, people like Ikonso and the rest, they deserve such respect.
Irrespective of the position of Nigerian government and Nigerian
I'm not a Nigerian, I am a Biafran man. I am an Igbo man. Because Nigerian government did not recognize me. Now listen and listen good. Why am I sounding like this? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu say, rise up and defend yourself. Nigeria say it is a crime. But the DG, Director General of the DSS, said that Nigerians should rise up and defend themselves, and is working freely because it's not an Igbo man. T.Y. Danjuma said that everybody, people should rise up and defend themselves. T.Y. Danjuma is working freely because it's not an Igbo man. But Mazen Nnamdi Kanu made the same statement. They arrested him, they kidnapped him. And it's one of the videos that they played in the court, using it to go work against him as an evidence. But they don't have evidence against Danjuma. They don't have evidence against the DG of the DSS. They do not have any evidence against the mighty Allah threatening Nigeria. They do not have any evidence against the Boko Haram, the herdsmen that have been taking life and destroying properties of this country.
Okay, now let's take our attention to insecurity. In Borno State, the other day, we saw a news burning down of a military facility, a military base in Marite area of Borno State. Yesterday, there's another news of burning down a military base around area of Borno State
and killing 4 soldiers.
Just about 200 kilometers away from the state capital, and another community that is just about 88 kilometers away from the Borno State capital. They equally raised down a military base. In one of the videos making round online, you could clearly hear the voice of a military personnel shouting that Boko Haram have destroyed Marite military base, that Boko Haram have taken over all their armory, that Boko Haram now have a good chunk of weapon in their hands. Where are we going?
What did he say? Where are we going?
Yes.
We are not going anywhere. Nigeria doesn't have future because Boko Haram, the Fulanis have captured Nigeria. The Fulanis from Sahel, Gambia, from Mali, all over within Africa, they have come together to capture Nigeria, and they have captured Nigeria, and they have conquered Nigeria. And that is why you see what is happening in Borno State being happened and nothing is being done concerning that. What is your president doing? Nothing. Sidious Musa, if it's in the east now, Sidious Musa is muzzling himself and his well. Very brutal. Where are they? They are muzzling themselves in the east because they have the Fulani governor, the coward governors.
Do you call them Fulani governor?
I call them Fulani governors.
But these are our brother. Somebody like
excuse me.
Someone like Obus Aduma is your brother. Someone like Super Soludo is your brother. Someone like Umufu is your brother. Someone like Alasoti is your brother. Why are you calling them?
Listen to me. The only brother I know is Dr. Alex Oti, but every other one are Fulani governors, imposed or unable, and that is why you see those that are 4th position becoming number 1 position because of the what they signed, the evil that they signed to come and carry out in Igbo land.
But say that this situation, what do you think is way out, particularly the issue of insecurity as we have it in the northeast?
The solution to this is what the DG has said. If truly and if at all that the governor of Borno State is not a Boko Haram and is not a terrorist, by now with what is happening there, it is enough for him to sign gun, sign arm, equip men, equip boys to do what? To face the people and chase them, because
we have civil JTF in some part of the north.
In some part, are there in that place? That is the question.
Who are fighting along the military?
Okay, they are fighting along the military.
On the side of the military.
On the side of the military.
To combat
the insurgency. Then what you need to look, how effective is it? How good and how far have they gone, or how wonderfully have they performed? That is to tell you that they are partnering with the Boko Haram instead of going against Boko Haram. And that is why Boko Haram is getting more ground and succeeding even over the military base. They conquer military and find military and occupy.
Let me bring this angle. Because someone like Malam El-Rufai, a former governor of Kaduna State, made it very clear that there's nothing like independent bandits. That the only bandit that have represented is one that died. That his own ideology, the best thing is to send them to God. Do you share the ideology?
I said it. No. You know, the man speaks wisely. But in Nigeria, the Fulanis, knows it that they are using the ideology of repented Boko Haram to carry these wicked souls to do what? To put them in the Nigerian military in order to continue the atrocity, to achieve their aim of Fulanizing Nigeria.
You see accused about trying to Fulanize Nigeria?
Of course, I'm not accusing them. I'm saying what they are doing, because you can see, he said Nigeria is their country. They say Nigeria is a place God gave it to them. So is that an accuse? It is not accused, but it is a reality.
I think at this point I must let you go.
God bless you.
This is South Media and I'm Mr. Martin.
You're welcome.
I must say very big thank you for your time. We hope to have you next time.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thanks meeting you.